Okay, so I know everybody does not have a pet crawfish. In fact, I never had one either, to be real with you. But what happened was, Junior brought this crawfish to my house, calling him Larry the Lobster. And I look at the lobster, and I'm what he thinks is a lobster, should I say? And I'm like, bro, that's not a lobster. That's definitely a crawfish. In the South, you can see people catch crawfish all the time because there's plenty of down there. There's plenty of ditches, plenty of water, stuff like that. Out here in the desert, I don't know where he got that crawfish from. He said somebody gave it to him, but I don't know who that was or where they got it from. But I know it couldn't have been here because they don't even sell them in the stores here. And yes, people do have pet crawfish. Didn't know it was a thing until I had one. However, yeah. So got this crawfish. I had bought this little small tank for it, whatever the case may be. But it just didn't really feel like enough space. And then also have some neighbors next door, as y'all have seen in a previous video. They're little bitty kids, and they love looking at this crawfish. And well, yeah, between them loving the crawfish and him needing some bigger space, I ended up getting him a bigger tank, but he really wasn't that happy about it. All right, I keep telling you guys I live in the desert, and I'm so serious about it. As you can see, it's really desert-like out here. There's not many trees. There's not many of anything. Now, there is a airport out here. I do believe that it is a, like, maybe an Air Force airport, or maybe they just got some airport vehicles out there. I'm not really sure. I don't know who flies out of it. But looking at the planes is cool. Like, I like that. I will hop on the plane if I need to. But, yeah, not much to see out here. Definitely the desert. Now I'm headed to the junkyard because I like to go to the junkyard. Believe it or not, it actually does have a lot of hidden jewels in it. So I do like to go to the junkyard and see what they have new. I've been looking for a camper, something that, you know, that's a fixer-upper, things of that nature. So I can get it for cheap and I can actually put money into making it look the way that I want it to look instead of just, you know, settling for whatever way that it's already modeled. Again, maybe not be for everybody, but I like it. All right. I am at the junkyard. Believe it or not, it's something that I do on a normal basis. I come to the junkyard to see, you know what I'm saying, if they have some new items, cars, anything that I may be able to use to for the business, or yeah, things like that. So I'm out here now. I really don't see anything. I'm gonna walk through, but I really don't see much. But yeah, I come through and I look to see what type of vehicles are available. You can get, for those who don't know, you can actually buy cars from junkyards. I know that sounds crazy to some people, but some of these cars only have like minor problems, and so they will not allow people to park these vehicles. Like, say for instance, this car right here, they won't allow you to part it, and if there's something they can fix on it really quickly, whether it's mechanical or not, a lot of times they'll go ahead and fix that, and they'll sell the car as, you know, whole, and you can get a car for about $2,000. Between, just depending on the condition, of course. And some of these cars are really good. Like, this car is a full part car. You can look in here, you can see that there's minor things that need to be done. It is really dusty out here, so you would have to definitely clean it out. But if you check out the interior of this car, is not bad. The outside of the vehicle is not bad either. Now, how it runs, I don't know. But if you ask about a specific car, they'll tell you what's wrong with it and what it needs. And so, yeah. I've been looking for a camper, and so this is one of my places that I like to go to, which I don't see that they have any campers right now. But, yeah. And also, if you're looking for certain parts for your car, instead of going to different places, you can a lot of times come to the junkyard and get your part pulled off. And yeah, it's a lot cheaper than going through a service or a dealership. See, like this one has no parts written on it. They're gonna sell this BMW truck as a whole, and yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a nice little flip. So you can make some money sometimes. You buy it for cheaper. This one's another one's not parted. This car over here, if you can see, it says sold. So they sold this Hyundai already. There's a Beamer there. A lot of these cars you can pretty much buy as a whole. And then, like I say, you fix them up real good, and sometimes you can flip it for double what you paid for it, especially if you only paid like $1,200, $1,500 to $2,000. A lot of times you can. This is the RV somebody brought in. They've been parting this one out clearly, but even if you have an RV or something, say like that cabinet, the cabinetry in there, you can get that type of stuff, and you can get parts for your vehicle. Go off in here. Now, I wouldn't advise nobody getting carpet or, you know, stuff like that up out of here. But like, look at these cabinets. If you're an RV person, you know how important storage space is. These mirrors and things can be taken out. You know, I'm walking through here carefully because this RV's been here for a minute. I don't know if they got any animals in here. There's a bathroom right there. So if you're looking for an RV, something that goes with the RV, or even just ideas on what to do about your current RV. Like I said, I wouldn't take no mattresses and stuff like that, but this is a good representation of, you know, things that you can do, ideas that you can have. This is the bathroom area of this RV. This is actually a size coach, size A. See, like this shower and stuff. If you were a person that wanted to put a shower, you see the glass doors on this one, you can take all of this stuff off, including the shower, to be honest, and haul it out of here and put it in your RV. So yeah, I like to come to the junkyard. Here's a gas stove here. I don't know if I would get this. I'd probably buy that new, but like the gas stove and things, you can pull all this stuff out, the sinks, sometimes the countertops, just anything you can really imagine, you can pull up out of here. So don't sleep on the junkyard, guys. Sometimes the junkyard has hidden jewels in it for cheap that you can either, you know, you can get some pretty good stuff. So I'm gonna climb up out of here without falling, hopefully. Here's a bread truck. It actually looks like a old Snap-on truck. Looks like it's been used for parts as well. But even if, like I say, you're in the business of trying to get... Is that a spider web? Yeah, I'm not going over there. But as you can see, like I said, sometimes there's a lot of hidden jewels. But I shop here all the time. The people are cool for the most part. There's a couple of them that are kind of questionable, but overall, the guys that I deal with, they're pretty cool. And yeah, see. But yeah, so I'm headed up the street to go to the store, and I'm seeing all these fire trucks. The fire department is on it. The police are on it. Now, if you know where I'm from, in my mind, there's only like 12 cop cars or, in this whole city, to be honest with you. Because we don't have a city police. We have the sheriff department. And whenever there is some big to do, they may grab some guys out of the next city over, which is not that far. It's like 10, 15 minutes. And those cops will come because they do have city police. But we have the LA County Sheriff's Office here. All right, now we get into the end of the day, right? And my homeboy Junior decides to, well, I'm not going to say he decided to because no one does this on purpose. But there's something in his eye. There's something in his eye. I don't, and it's hurting him really bad. He's, as you can see, he looked like he want to cry. He's jumping all over the place, whatever. So I'm like spraying this eye rinse stuff in his eye. And we did actually end up going to the hospital later on, which must have been hurting really bad, right, for him to go to the hospital because he couldn't get it out, whatever it was. I don't know. But he ends up going to the hospital. I ended up taking him to the hospital to see what it was in his eye. And, yeah, I don't know what they did, but they got it out. And I was just really irritated. He probably scratched something. I don't know. Homeboy did look like he wanted to cry for a second. I'm not even going to lie about that. But I've had something stuck in my eye before, so I kind of know how that feels. So, I mean, I'm not mad about it, but it was just like, ugh, Anyways, that was my day. Actually, really kind of my week. I'm going to try to stay consistent with these uploads, guys. I promise you. I'm going to try to stay consistent with these uploads because I have so many interests in life that sometimes it's hard to focus. So that's why I chose the vlog style because it's like you get to see a little bit of what I do or me just in general on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. But I'm gonna at least try for at least one upload a week because it does take me a little while to get a little bit of content, and then on top of that I have to edit. And then I'm also 37 years old, and so I'm not really programmed to take out my camera every time something's going on, and so I kind of got to get used to that too. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I was growing up we had Snake on our phone. Like, the Razor was a thing, you know what I mean? So people still have flip phones, and so we weren't taking pictures the way that we do now or the way that people do now. And so I'm still getting used to like pulling this camera out, so bear with me on that. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the video. I hope you got some laughs in, got some smiles in, because that's the whole point of the whole thing. And yeah, leave me some comments. Definitely like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely greatly appreciate it for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.